The very first day I took it, I could see and feel that something was happening. Everyone we know, all our friends, family, anyone we come in contact with, it's just a given. They have to do this program. Well, as a naturopath, I can't emphasize enough how important internal cleansing is. I think it's the single most important thing that you can do to prevent different health conditions in the future. So I think it's something that everyone should do. We spend so much time grooming ourselves on the outside, washing our hair, going to the hairdresser, taking baths, and caring for our bodies on the outside, and at the same time we tend to neglect what's going on in the inside. And with all this pollution and chemicals and the foods we eat, we really should be paying more attention to ourselves and cleansing our bodies on the inside as well as on the outside on a regular basis. Well, I was constipated from the moment I was born, basically. Even as a child, I was lucky to move my bowels once a week. And as I got into my teenage years, growing up on Coke and chocolate and salami and white bread, things went from bad to worse. My energy level was really, really low. I had to just basically drag myself around. I was tired, irritable all the time, and I developed arthritis in my knees and my wrists. I had a bleeding ulcer by the time I was 19. I also suffered from hemorrhoids. I mean, I was a complete mess. Even though I was a skinny child, I always had this protruding belly. And after the Colonix program, I had a flat stomach for the absolute first time in my life. I was also very irritable before that, and it just, my whole disposition and my whole outlook on life changed completely. I recommended this to everybody. I've been endorsing this program for the past 7 years, ever since I first tried it. And I absolutely, anyone that I talk to, anyone I come in contact with, everyone that I know has used the Colonix program. Is the program easy to use? Absolutely. It came with very detailed instructions, and it really didn't disrupt my life at all. In the morning, you take the capsules on an empty stomach, but 20 minutes later, you mix up the fiber in a shake, and then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. You just make sure you drink lots of water, and in the evening, you have a nice, relaxing cup of tea before going to bed, and that's about it. It's quite simple. I started 7 years ago, and my first cleanse was for 3 months. I really needed the 3 months. Some people can go with 1 month, but I just knew I needed to do it for a longer period. Since then, I repeat it at least once or twice a year, and the Colonix fiber is part of my everyday life. I use it once or sometimes twice a day. It's sort of like brushing my teeth, and that's part of my everyday routine, and that helps from getting reinfested, and it also helps with keeping me regular. I think what surprised me most was the way that my whole personality changed. It wasn't just the physical thing, which was also very important to me, but the fact that I sort of started seeing things differently. And once you go through a cleansing program like that, you start paying more attention to what you're eating, what you're doing, what you're putting in your body, because once you've cleansed your system, you don't want to go back and pollute it all over again. You just want to maintain that nice clean state that you've achieved.